Good day everyone, and welcome back to today's video. Well, apparently in today's video we're going to be featuring a cat. Since that it doesn't, Jesus Christ. So today's video is going to be all about communication, and mainly focusing on saying the right thing, which for the reason that this video is actually going to be the title, although I'm not going to be speaking so much about it, because if you focus on always using the right kind of words and saying the right thing, well, I believe that you're focusing on the wrong thing simply just because it's not that important using the right words, because in communication, the majority of communication comes through body language. And then the next biggest thing is going to be your tonality. And then it's going to be the spoken word. And the spoken word is only about 7% of the communication when it's face to face. Of course, if you're doing it over the phone, it equals a bit more. From what I've heard, it's about 15%. And then the rest, 85%, is tonality. So saying the right thing is not so important. It's way more important to use the right tonality, because people remember how you make them feel, not what you say. Just really quick, think of a very old memory, maybe for your childhood, maybe in your 20s, depending on your age. And I bet you can't remember what actually was said in that conversation, but you remember the feelings that you had. For example, I remember a very old memory, I think this must have been from like 5th grade. I believe it is, but around that age at least. And I said something that the other people took and made jokes of as I wanted to bang the teacher. Well, that was very embarrassing. And as I've just said, I can't remember the exact words, I can't remember the context of it, and I also remember I was feeling very awkward. And I think with your old memory, it's most likely going to be the same, unless you have an extreme memory. I believe I have a pretty good memory, or a pretty trained memory. So, and I can't even remember that. And that's, well, it must have been like 8-10 years ago. But I still remember the moment. I still remember what happened. And most important of all, I remember how I felt. So, the tonality has a huge impact on how you make people feel. For example, now I'm going to use this. So, do you want to proceed with this? So, do you want to proceed with this? That's just one quick example. You see how those two different come off, same sentence, but come off in two completely different ways. Oh, do you want to go on a date with me? Do you want to go on a date with me? Or do you want to go on a date with me? Again, very different messages that I'm sending with the exact same message. And these two different scenarios. And that's why you shouldn't be focusing so much on saying the right thing, especially in the start. You should be focusing much more on your body language. For example, you shouldn't do what I sometimes do, like that clap, because that's annoying as hell and makes loud noise. And I don't know why I'm doing it, but I just do. And that, again, it makes people annoyed. At least it makes myself annoyed. So imagine it's also making other people annoyed, especially when I'm editing my videos. It's like, Jesus Christ, that's loud. And with that, it's the exact same with the wording, the tonality, and also the body language. Because if you like this all the time, it doesn't come off confident, and then therefore people are not really gonna believe so much in you. So practice how you present yourself and how you say things, because you can say basically anything to anyone if you just play it off as a joking tonality, because it's a joke. You shouldn't take it serious. And you can say some jokes are so ridiculous. Like we're talking racist jokes, jokes about people dying, getting murdered, raped. Like, what? Like, that's so politically incorrect and also just morally so wrong that we make fun of that. But if it come off in a joking tone, well, then it's okay. That's just another example of it. So really focus, especially if a little bit later on, it's definitely part of it is, of course, what you say. So do also practice that. But in the starting of the process, really focus in on your speech. Like, do different speech exercises. And how you can be more interactive. For example, I try to go a little bit up and then a little bit down and then speak a little bit fast and then slow down a little bit, just to make it a little bit more interesting and not monotone throughout the entire call or the entire conversation, the entire video for that case, especially if you're doing videos or podcasts or any other type of when it's just you speaking, because you don't have other people to rely upon on changing up your tone. It's only you that's there. So, with all that being said, I hope that you got some value from this video. Hit the like button and the subscribe button. And until next time, keep crushing it.